Hello everyone, this is Blessy, and the topic that I'll discuss for today is an article written by Natalie Angier from Woman, an Intimate Biography. This primarily talks about the female sexual behavior and how their hormones influences it. This article is relatively long, so we were assigned to summarize it into 5 bullet points. First bullet point we have: a female rat can't mate if she is not in estrus or in heat. This is also true for other female animals, since their body can perform sex without hormonal stimulation. This is because most female animals can't assume their mating position called lordosis without hormonal stimulation. They are mostly dependent on their sex hormones to be able to perform sex. Second bullet point is, a female primate can copulate whenever she pleases, whether she is ovulating or not. There is no connection between her reproductive tract and the status of her hormones. She has been set free from the tyranny of hormones, yet she still has cycle. Yes, female primates like humans can perform sex whenever they like it. Us, we are not driven by our sex hormones to be able to have sex. We have a choice to do it or not. For the third bullet point, according to Kim Mullen of Emory University, in primates, all the effects of hormones on sexual behavior have become focused on psychological mechanisms, not physical ones, thus allowing the primates to use sex in different contexts. By this fact, it allows us to use sex for different reasons like economic, political, or emotional reasons, or maybe we do it just because we are bored. Fourth, there is a thing called executive function by Roy Baumeister from Case Western Reserve University. It is the dimension of the self that exercises volition, choice, and self-control. This term executive function relatively means free will. As humans, we have free will. On the fifth bullet point, estrogen works through many intermediaries in the brain. It works through serotonin and oxytocin. Estrogen were also linked to women's sexual behavior. As what I have said before, we are free from the hormones tyranny, especially when it comes to sex. However, that doesn't mean that they don't affect us completely. It has shown that hormone like estrogen affects the release of serotonin, a neuropeptide known for its role in depression, and release of oxytocin, a neuropeptide that regulates our emotional response. A study has also been conducted that showed that the rise of estrogen or our hormones, implying the days of ovulation, correlates to the women's sexual behavior, like their body language. For the next slide, I have listed 3 takeaways or learnings from this article. Number 1 is, female primates don't need hormonal stimulation for them to copulate. They can have sex whenever they want compared to other female mammal animals, wherein they were driven by their sex hormones. Number 2, primates can have sex for many different reasons, not just because their body or their sex hormones oblige them to do so. And number 3, lastly, women's hormones or their estrogen levels affect their sexual behavior. That's all for my report. Thank you.